Additional health and safety announcements ensure that everything runs safely and securely. In advance of our ceremony, we want to call your attention to the fire exits, which you will find clearly marked in the green runner signs throughout the entire facility. If you hear the fire alarms, please leave the building in an orderly fashion. You can gather in the muster stations, outside, but not in the roadways or laneways. Washrooms can be found directly behind you and in the front main lobby. The AEDs and first responders are located by the red bag and anyone wearing a red shirt. We ask that you turn off your cell phones and put them on silent until the end of the ceremony. Please note this ceremony is being recorded for all those unable to attend today and will be available on NSCC's YouTube channel. We have ensured that each graduate will have a photo provided. We ask that our guests do not leave their seats to take photos. A link to the photos will be emailed to each graduate at the end of the event. Live speech to text captioning is available for anyone wishing to follow along on their personal devices. Visit nscc.ca/CART to view the live captioning. The procession will begin shortly. As the graduates enter, please stand and remain standing for the Mi'kmaq Honor Song and singing of O Canada.
Good morning. Would you please remain standing as you are able for the Mi'kmaq Honor Song, followed by the singing of O Canada.
Dogma.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Before we proceed any further, I just want to take this opportunity to thank Scott Murray for piping us in, Nicole Porter, who sang the honor song, Nancy Letcher for singing of O Canada, and Heather Reed for the accompaniment. Thank you all for sharing your talents and adding a special touch to today's celebration. I see we have lots of people standing, and there are lots of extra seats here on the floor. So please, if you would like to have a seat, to fill those seats in here. You're welcome to come down. Good morning, everybody. My name is Lek Kshivonos, and I'm the principal of Cumberland campus. Graduates, Principal Don McCormick, who you would be familiar with from your time at NSCC, is retiring this summer. So it is now my honor to host this year's convocation ceremony. I would like to begin by acknowledging that we are in Mi'kma'ki, the unceded and ancestral homeland of the Mi'kmaq Nation. Our relationship is based on a series of peace and friendship treaties between the Mi'kmaq Nation and the Crown, dating back to 1725. In Nova Scotia, we recognize we are all treaty people. I also want to draw attention to the African Nova Scotians who arrived here 400 years ago, and from that time on, contributed to the infrastructure and economic wealth of the towns and cities they helped to build, but from which they could not benefit. Let us learn more about our respective communities, how they were shaped by the historical contributions of the African Nova Scotians to Mi'kma'ki. Welcome, graduates, family, friends, and special guests, along with those from around the globe tuning in through our live stream. Thank you for being part of this special day as we celebrate the amazing class of 2025. Today, in addition to Cumberland campus graduates, we are also welcoming students who are graduating from our e-campus. So there may be somebody you don't know sitting beside you. Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the honor of introducing our stage guests. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. So I'm going to start in the front row right here to my right. We have the Honorable Tori Rushton, Minister of Natural Resources and MLA for Cumberland South. Don Bureau, NSCC President. Andrea Glennon, NSCC board member. Andrew Lafford, VP Academic. Jill Provo, VP Equity and International. Tara Keener, Dean of Access, Education and Language. And Sarah Hall, Dean of Trades and Transportation. And Connie Fisher, Dean of Health and Human Services. I can't see in a straight line to the end of the row. I said, where's Connie? In our back row, Apollonia Larice, Assistant Registrar. Heather Rushton, Administrative Assistant for Student Services. Jocelyn Allerhead, Manager of Student Services. And right behind me here, Greg Ingersoll, Academic Chair for the School of Business, Trades, and Transportation. And Dan Spence, Academic Chair for the School of Access, Education, and Language, and the School of Health and Human Services. Let's give them a round of applause. I would also like to acknowledge our guests in reserved seating. We have community partners and special guests who play a vital role in ultimately supporting the success of our graduates. Thank you for your ongoing support of NSCC and ultimately our students. At this time, I would also like to acknowledge our student leadership on campus. We have the Student Association Executive, the class reps, and numerous student volunteers who throughout the year made a tremendous positive impact on student life. Thank you. Our amazing faculty and staff on campus have had a role to play in supporting our students' journey to graduation. I'd like to now take this opportunity to ask our campus faculty and staff to stand and please be recognized. An important housekeeping note for all our guests today. We ask that you please do not leave your seats to take photos. Portraits by Joanna will be taking photos of each recipient as they cross the stage, and they will be provided free of charge shortly after graduation. You will also have the opportunity to take your own photos during the alumni reception, which follows today's ceremony. Finally, with respect to the program for today's ceremony, graduates, you have the full program. Keep this with you after the ceremony, as your guests in the audience only have an order of proceedings. Now, to our guests, there is a QR code on your order of proceedings. That QR code will take you to a digital version of the program so you can follow along. Now, to the graduates. Think back to when you began your learning journey with us. You arrived eager, curious, and perhaps a little anxious. What stands out the most is the incredible energy you carried with you. The spark of enthusiasm for learning filled every hallway and classroom. As we gather today, that same spark is still there, but the anxiousness has faded and been replaced by confidence, strength, and a sense of purpose. Having witnessed that transformation is what makes this day so special for us and reminds us of why we do what we do. Graduates, as you cross the stage shortly to receive your certificate or diploma and transition from student to alumni, you will be presented with an alumni pin. This year, we are thrilled to have our alumni, Amanda Gauguin, join us to present you with your pin and welcome you to the NSCC alumni family. Thank you, Amanda, for fulfilling this role this year. In closing, on behalf of all of us at Cumberland campus, I would like to say you've accomplished so much and should be so proud. Congratulations to the class of 2025. It is now my pleasure to introduce you to the Honorable Tory Rushton, MLA for Cumberland South and Minister of Natural Resources, who will bring greetings on behalf of the province.
Thank you, Lek. It's always an honor to be able to come here and say a few words on behalf of the province. And I'd be remiss if I didn't recognize, Lek already recognized Don, your former retiring principal, but Don was more than just a principal in our community. He was ingrained in our community, and he really reached out to a lot of the schools, but also community events, and really took part. So I just wanted to take a second to recognize Don's commitment to our community and his outreach, and I know he won't be far. And also certainly wish him well in a retirement, well-deserved retirement. But it's such an honor to speak to you guys just for a few seconds here. It's a fantastic opportunity, and I know you've worked very hard to where you've come today. And today a new path will start. And NSCC always manages to do it right, because you are the first graduating class that's going to be recognized over the next few days at NSCC, and they always choose the Cumberland campus to start off first. So we do it right here in Cumberland County, and we're starting off with the official Cumberland graduates in 2025. But as you start that new path, and who knows where it's going to take you. It may take you to further education, a career path. But you've made the commitment to your commitment of your education at NSCC, and as an alumni of NSCC, I want to welcome you to the alumni and congratulate you. But more importantly, I'm not going to take too much time because you want to get your credentials and walk across this stage and be recognized by the people that are here to support you. Congratulations to the class of 2025 on behalf of the province. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister Rushton. And now it's my pleasure to introduce you to our college president, Don Bureau.
Good morning, everyone, and I want to echo Tory's comments about Don McCormick. Don was a long-standing colleague of mine. I wish Don all the best in his retirement, and he'll be certainly missed as our principal here. So I think he deserves just one more round of appreciation. Let's give Don. So again, good morning, everyone. As was mentioned, my name is Don Bureau, and I have the honor of being the president of the Nova Scotia Community College. And I also want to welcome everyone here this morning as we celebrate the class of 2025. Graduates, this is such an important milestone in your lives, and we are here to celebrate this morning, to celebrate your success. And I want to congratulate each and every one of you on today. So well done. You know, we come together today at a time of immense change in the world around us. Change, it's such a simple word, just 6 letters. But it carries with it the weight of our greatest fears and the promise of our brightest futures. And at a time when the world feels very volatile and uncertain, we're also seeing the pace of change only increasing. In fact, it's been said that the current pace of change will be the slowest that you will experience for the rest of your life. So let's take, for example, the pace of change in technology. Many of us have either used or heard of the artificial intelligence application of ChatGPT. And ChatGPT reached 50 million users in less than a month. And by comparison, to reach 50 million users, it took 3 years for Facebook, 12 years for cell phones, 50 years for the traditional telephone, and 62 years to reach 50 million users for the automobile. And in this world where rapid and nonlinear change is just a given, it may seem that there's little room for optimism. But I think the exact opposite is true. As I get to work with great people like the minister on the stage, our local officials, our local MLAs, I think there are incredible opportunities before us. You know, it's been noted that a pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity. But these amazing people are optimists. They see the opportunity in every difficulty. So graduates, the question becomes, how do we see and prepare for these opportunities ahead? And I think there are actually three ways. The first is the truism that a commitment to education is the passport to future opportunities, since tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. And graduates, we are here this morning to celebrate your commitment to education. And with the amount of new worldwide information doubling every 2 years, the need to be committed to lifelong learning has never been stronger. So graduates, please continue with your formal and informal learning after you cross the stage this morning. The second area is courage. You know, research tells us that 80% of the people worldwide believe that the world is changing too quickly for them, indicating an overall sense of anxiety and fear in this current state of affairs. My favorite author, John Maxwell, says that your life actually expands with courage and it shrinks with fear. He explains that successful people have fear in their life, but instead they focus on courage. And he goes on to say that simply thinking about courage will not make you courageous. You, in fact, must take action. So graduates, I'm sure that you had a little fear mixed into your emotions when you thought about coming to NSCC. But your courage led you to your action that resulted in you being here today. The third area to help us prepare for these opportunities is adaptability. Adaptability is the capacity to adjust quickly and easily to changes in one's life and one's work environment. And it's critically important to build the muscle of adaptability. Adaptability in the workplace is now the top characteristic sought by employers according to reports studying the most in-demand skills. And John Maxwell, when he speaks about adaptability, explains that life is not like a puzzle. You know, when you make a puzzle, you lay all the pieces out in front of you, you look at the picture on the cover of the box, and you get a clear and precise picture of what's before you make the puzzle. And there's no room to adapt. Life, he says, is the exact opposite, as you have to take action and be adaptable before you see the picture of what's before you in life. So graduates, my overall ask of you is this. Please take the amazing skills that you've developed while here at NSCC into this world of change. And please never stop having the courage to take action. And please do not let fear be your dominant emotion as you adapt and build the picture of your next phase of your life. As I think about the action that our graduates took, our graduates took to finish your program, graduates, whether they're family, friends, loved ones, incredibly NSCC faculty or staff, there are people joining us this morning who have been there for you during your studies here at NSCC. So to the audience, I'm going to give you a heads up that our graduates don't know they actually have one last assignment to do before you officially complete your program. And here's your last assignment. I want you to think for a minute of that person or persons who are joining us today that were there, that had a positive impact on your ability to continue, for whom you have deep appreciation, and again, that are joining us this morning. I've asked our graduating class to do this last assignment because we have a tradition at NSCC where I ask the graduates as their last assignment to stand as they're able to give a wave of appreciation to somebody in the audience to say thank you. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for your support while you were doing your studies. So graduates, as your last assignment, please stand and give a wave of appreciation to somebody. So congratulations. What do you think? We'll give them an A+ on their last assignment. You now can officially graduate. Well done. And before I conclude, there's one other important group of individuals joining us this morning that I want to recognize. Individuals who've been focused on helping make the world just a little bit better in their communities. You see, for decades, our alumni have been making courageous impacts in their communities. And I want to acknowledge our alumni who are joining us this morning. So if you are a past graduate of NSCC or any of our predecessor institutions or schools, or are a graduate of CCEDP or any other of our internal learning programs, would you now stand to be recognized? And folks, look around the room as to who stands up. So everyone, if you're a past graduate, please stand up. To our alumni, thank you for being such wonderful ambassadors of NSCC. So in conclusion, the French author Angela Nin once said that life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. And to be truly courageous, you must never forget that you are braver than you believe, you're stronger than you seem, you are smarter than you think, and you are loved more than you know. To the amazing class of 2025, let me simply say, you did it. Good luck, well done, and again, congratulations. Thank you very much.
Good morning. My name is Dan Spence, and I'm the Academic Chair for the School of Access, Education and Language, as well as the School of Health and Human Services. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for the credentials in the School of Access, Education and Language. The candidates for the Nova Scotia High School Graduation Diploma for Adults. Wyatt Delaurie, a Charlatan. Marina Gilbert. Bernadette Jansen. Carson Kitsko. Kelsey McIsaac. Caitlin Nicholson. Katerina O'Brien. Lynn Olaney. Jerica Perry. Cheryl Ripley. Mr. President, the graduates in the Adult Learning Program. For the information of the audience, those students who have attained honor standing have this designation noted in their program. Congratulations for your outstanding academic performance. Students whose names appear in the program but who are unable to be with us today are automatically admitted into their respective certificates or diplomas. The candidate for the Certificate in Academic and Career Connections, Cormac Smith. Mr. President, the graduate in Academic and Career Connections. The candidates for the Diploma in Early Childhood Education, Trinity Bennett. Kira Campbell. Chantel Faulkner. Marcy Mattinson. Idris Taiwo Osurtipi. Pile. Callie Ripley. Mr. President, the graduates in early childhood education.
Good morning. My name is Greg Ingersoll, and I'm the Academic Chair for the School of Business and Creative Industries and for the School of Trades and Transportation. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Administrative Professional. Eastok Chowdhury. Abby Gauguin. Lisa Hunter. Invited guests is a tradition at Nova Scotia Community College that when a member of the staff has a family member graduating, we offer them the opportunity to participate in the ceremony and present the credential. Jacob Ledrew joins us now to present his wife, Jennifer Ledrew, with a certificate in administrative professional. Vaughn Murray. Paige Pettigrew. Jacqueline Spence. Ruth Ann Wood. Mr. President, the graduates in administrative professional. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration. Bryson Gates. Good, how are you? Ben Legier. Rachel McDonald. Ben McDonald. Bailey Medore. Jason Matheson. Devin Northrup. Matthew Sears. Abby Sprague. Tashelle Tucker. Marina Allen. Nicole Blades. Robert McNeil. Mr. President, the graduates in business administration.
Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for the credentials in the School of Health and Human Services. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Continuing Care. Selenia Aubuchon. Brittany Baker. Cheryl Blanchard. Bonnie Bowser. Katra Embry. Rebecca Essel. Chloe Frazier. Pratik Gandhi. Paige Gogan. Tessa Gould. Nikki Gould. Natasha Leard. Olivia Mallory. Alexander Mattinson. Ashley Moore. Alexa Mosley. Jennifer Percy. Holly Scott. Eunhao Wu. Mr. President, the graduates in continuing care. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Occupational Therapy Physiotherapy Assistant. Abby Avery. Peter Baird. Jesse Cummings. Emma Hanley. Kalichi Mbonu. Aditomiwa Oyiworle. Tina Simon joins us now on stage to present her daughter, Lindy Simons, with her Diploma in Occupational Therapy Physiotherapy Assistant. Lindy Simons. Cassie Simpson. Mr. President, the graduates in Occupational Therapy Physiotherapy Assistant. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Practical Nursing. Jake Bennett. Jill Burden. Mariah Burley. Jada Joy Casey. Madeline Chown. Lori Cox. Nicole Fontaine. Callie Frazier. Juliana Havercourt. Josie Hawks. Jessica McDonald. Sarah Langdon. Sophie McInnes. Romanis Nwanko. Tabitha Poplar Mills. Christopher Rayworth. Tajudeen Rufai. Gracie Sanchez Manago. Morley Smith. Ivy Strite. Nicholas White. Katie Wood. Mr. President, the graduates in practical nursing.
Mr. President, the candidates for the certificate in electrical, construction, and industrial. Nathan Adams. Nate Atkinson. Evan Allward. Thomas Berry. Xander Judry. Caden Lemon. Spencer McDonald. Pardon? Okay. Thanks. Maya McPhee. Ready to go. Carter McQueen. Connor Masters. Dylan Rath. Benjamin Reed. Nicholas Sherman. Justin Sprague. Camden Tucker. Drake White. Mr. President, the graduates in electrical, construction, and industrial. Mr. President, the candidates for the certificate in plumbing. Braden Bingley, excuse me. Jenna Kale. Thomas Foster. Reed Godfrey. Van Hollis. All ready to go? Ryan Pye. Keegan Rhino. Garrett Schendeberg. Michael Varner. Mr. President, the graduates in plumbing. Mr. President, the candidates for the certificate in power and utility line work. Caden Allen. All ready to go? Riley Archibald. Caleb Campbell. Mackenzie Connors. Ben Godette. All ready to go?
I guess so. Fine staying home.
Yeah, that's right. Zach Gordon.
Come on, Gordon.
Alexander Green. Jacob Malcolm. Ben Matty. Rory McNutt. Colby Spencer. Cale Wood. Owen Young. Mr. President, the graduates in power and utility line work. Mr. President, the candidates for the certificate in refrigeration and air conditioning geothermal. Michael Akinaboson. Rebecca Archibald. Kyle Baker. Brandon Burke. That's all right, no problem. Jaden Edmonds. Thank you. Connor Langell. Jacob Mason. Nolan McNally. Thank you. Logan Monroe. How you doing? Better in a few minutes. Owen Nix. Jack Reed.
Got a little hungry while I was waiting.
That's all right. No worries. Keegan Skinner. How you doing? Riley Slade. Garrett Tatry. Tyler Weatherby. That was the last one, I think. Mr. President, the graduates in refrigeration, air conditioning, geothermal. Thanks. Mr. President, the candidates for the diploma in carpentry. Joshua Best. Thanks. Magnus Goodwin. Roger Hamilton. Brian Hunter. Matthew McKenzie. Mason Morse. Mr. President, the graduates in carpentry.
Good morning. My name is Andrew Lafford, NSCC Vice President Academic, and I'm here on behalf of the college's Division of Organizational Learning. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidate who has completed the requirements for the credential from NSCC Organizational Learning. The candidate is Tanya Tuttle Como, faculty in the School of Access. Mr. President, the graduate from NSCC Organizational Learning. Mr. President, they're graduating from NSCC Organizational Learning. Mr. President and invited guests, I present to you the 2025 graduating class of the Cumberland campus and E-Campus, Nova Scotia Community College.
Good morning, all. My name is Jocelyn Ollerhead, and I am the Manager of Student Services here at the Cumberland campus. We are now going to move to the presentation of the major awards, and our first two student awards are the Governor General's Academic Medal and the Nova Scotia Community College Gold Medal. These acknowledge the highest academic achievement earned by a student. First is the Governor General's Academic Medal, and we now welcome the Honorable Tori Rushton to the front of the stage to present this award. The Governor General's Academic Medal is awarded to a graduating student who has achieved the highest academic standing in a diploma program. The recipient is Rachel McDonald, a graduate of the Business Administration program. Next, we have the Nova Scotia Community College Gold Medal, and I would ask Vice President Andrew Lafford to the front of the stage to present this award. The Nova Scotia Community College Gold Medal is awarded to a graduating student of a college certificate program who has achieved the highest academic standing. The recipient is Jennifer Ledrew, a graduate of the Administrative Professional program. Our next two student awards are the Board of Governors Award and the President's Award. These acknowledge academic achievement and contribution to campus and community life. First, the Board of Governors Award. And I would like to introduce NSCC Board of Governors member Andrea Glennon to present this award. The Board of Governors Award is awarded to a graduating student of a college diploma program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to campus and/or community activities. The recipient is Tashelle Tucker, a graduate of our Business Administration program. Next, we have the President's Award, and appropriately, I would ask our President, Don Bureau, to present this award. The President's Award is awarded to a graduating student of a college certificate program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to campus and/or community activities. The recipient is Michael Akinaboson, a graduate of our Refrigeration and Air Conditioning Geothermal program. The fifth major award is the NSCC Alumni Award, and I would ask the Honorable Tori Rushton, who is also an NSCC graduate of the class of 2014, to present this award. Sorry. The NSCC Alumni Award is given to a graduating student who embodies the NSCC alumni tradition of excellence and ambassadorship, and whose extraordinary contributions have inspired a sense of community and pride on campus. This recipient is Tajuddin Rufai, a graduate of our practical nursing program. Mr. President and invited guests, I present to you the 2025 award winners for the Cumberland campus of the Nova Scotia Community College. I now have the privilege of introducing this year's valedictorian, Ivy Strite. Ivy was chosen to represent the class of 2025 and is graduating today from our practical nursing program. Welcome, Ivy. There you go.
Good morning, President Bureau, stage guests, graduates, friends, family, and faculty. I look out at this very good-looking crowd and feel immense pride. To be standing here speaking to you all is an honor. In this graduating class of 2025, there are people from all ages and backgrounds. Some are parents, some are grads fresh from high school, others came to try something new and are making career changes, and some grads may be still figuring it out, and that's okay too. No matter who you are or your past, I can imagine that when beginning our courses, we felt it daunting to say the least. The textbooks were dense and heavy, enough so that my shoulders and back may never recover. Seriously, my massage therapist made bank over the last 2 years. On top of that, we may have not had any background in the field, and it made it all look terrifying, as I'm sure many of you can attest. We came into our classes, mostly strangers, on the first day, only to stand here together at the end of our programs among friends. Friends and classmates who shared late-night study sessions, exam cramming, placement experiences, but through it all, the support of our friends, family, classmates, and the amazing faculty, we have made it through this journey. For when we faltered, there was someone to lean on, someone to listen, and someone to raise our spirits. As valedictorian, I get to give some advice, and after trying to narrowing it down and worrying about saying something everlasting, deciding that if I made it through school without AI, I shouldn't start using it for my speech, the single most important lesson that I learned about myself while studying at NSCC is just not as easy to answer as it may seem. Pinpointing just one important lesson I've learned about myself while studying at NSCC is difficult, especially where my journey isn't as short as some others. I have spent a good amount of my 20s studying at the Cumberland campus on and off to get to where I am now. So much so that it became a second home. My journey was not necessarily unique. I dropped out of high school. Not my finest decision, but 17-year-old me thought that they knew best, and anyone with a teenager can attest to that stubbornness. I spent a few years of working and getting constantly told that I should get my education from anyone that I spoke to before I decided that it was time. So I came to NSCC with the goal of obtaining my grade 12. At the age of 22, I started the adult learning program. I took night classes twice a week, and I worked 3 jobs, one of which was serving, so if you think I look familiar, it's likely because I brought you food. And I leave today a practical nurse at 30. Through every portion of the journey, I was supported by my teachers and encouraged to keep going, as they said, I can't stop here. I have learned about my capabilities, my drive, my passion, and what it is to succeed throughout my time here at NSCC. I would say if I just had to pick one thing that I've learned about myself, it's that I can do it, and to have belief in myself. That no matter how hard things got between balancing school, multiple jobs, personal and social life, I persevered. I pushed through and have made it as far as I am by the support of others and my own sheer determination. So while it is important not to dwell on the past, it is just as important to at times look back and self-reflect. The should have, could have, would have part should not be the focus, but rather the look at where I am now and look at all I have accomplished. recognizing that you made it here despite past choices or simply because of them. Consider all the people that helped to shape you, whether they be family, friends, strangers who you met along the way, a teacher, or someone who may sadly not be with us anymore. It may have been a helping hand or the bitter words harshly said that caused you to strive for more. Everything in your journey that has happened thus far has led you to this moment, the good and the bad. Be proud of yourself for standing here today and to have made it this far. We have endured challenges and overcome them. We have learned how to make beds you can bounce quarters off of, how to keep a sterile field with your hands up, to measure twice and cut once, to climb poles that would make some queasy and sing songs for toddlers. We have learned to make business plans and balance spreadsheets. We have all experienced joy, stress, excitement, and fear at some point throughout school, but it has all led us here. There were many times along the way that I wondered, will I ever make it, and is this the right decision? As maybe many of you did, only to discover that yes, I would make it, and yes, it was the right decision. So I invite you to look back, to reflect on it all, and feel the satisfaction that comes with the knowledge of the fact that you have persevered too, and continue to harness that strength for all your future endeavors, because look at how far we've all come. So as we embark on this next chapter, no longer students, but into our careers, we stand triumphant as graduates, completing what at times may have felt impossible, filled with late night studying, stressful times, and even occasional tears if you're anything like me. We started these courses with the determination to better our futures in one form or another, and we have succeeded. So as we leave this building, official alumni of NSCC, and we walk into the world for the next adventure, I'd like to remind you to always believe and be kind to yourself. Anything that you achieve is worth being proud of. Leave the world a better place each day. Hold the door open, smile often and true, and give your classmate the last cafeteria muffin. Hold pride in each thing that you do today and every day after. To quote Robin Williams' famous graduation speech, make your life spectacular, as I know you all will. Thank you. I did it.
Okay. Thank you, Ivy. I appreciate the journey that brought you to this point, and I hope you are proud of what you have accomplished because it truly is inspirational. The nursing world is so fortunate to have someone with your work ethic and determination, and best of luck in your career. I will now call on our principal, Lex Chavonos, to present the Valedictorian Award to Ivy.
Okay, well, this brings us to the end of today's convocation proceedings. I want to extend a special thank you to everyone who contributed to making this convocation a truly special event. Graduates, after receiving your credential on stage, you were presented with your NSCC alumni pin. We hope that from this moment forward, you will wear it proudly, because today, as you shed your gown, your connection to NSCC does not end. In fact, it's just the beginning. Yesterday, you were students. Today, you're graduates. But forever, you will be NSCC alumni. And today, you have the opportunity to attend your very first alumni event. We in fact invite everyone to join us immediately following the ceremony to the alumni reception, which will be held right here in the auditorium. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the 2025 convocation ceremony. During the recessional, the stage guests, led by our president, followed by faculty and then graduates, will leave the auditorium. Please stand as you are able for the recessional and remain standing at your seat until the stage party and graduates have left the auditorium. Let's give one more round of applause for the NSCC class of 2025.